You're watching CBS 12 News at 9 a.m.
Earlier this week, Florida's First Lady announced that she's battling breast cancer. While not many details are known about her diagnosis, it's shining a new light on the disease, especially during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Joining me this morning is someone who knows the toll this disease can take on a family. Eric Brinker is the nephew of Susan G. Komen, a woman whose name has become synonymous with breast cancer awareness. He's also a board member for the Promise Fund of Florida. Thanks for being here with us this morning, Eric.
Thank you for having me. It's very nice to be here. And first of all, I just want to say at the Promise Fund, we lend our support and thoughts with Casey DeSantis and her entire family as she begins her breast cancer journey, and really wish her a full recovery.
Yeah, let's start with the news of her diagnosis. How is this recent news from the First Lady of Florida really bringing the issue to the forefront right now?
Well, I think when someone like the First Lady of Florida can share her story, it is only a good thing for everybody in the community. But most importantly, it helps organizations like ours, like the Promise Fund, highlight the fact that in Palm Beach County alone, there are over 85,000 uninsured or underinsured women, and the critical need for not just awareness in general, but awareness of this need for services in communities like ours.
And you know firsthand what a diagnosis like this can do to a family member. So what are some ways family and friends can support loved ones when they're diagnosed with breast cancer?
That's a great question. I mean, I think the biggest thing is just being there, being present, checking in with family members and friends each week, offering to be there, not necessarily pushing yourself on that person, but creating a climate where, they'll want to come to you and offer to take notes, take them to appointments, really just sort of being there and being that sort of support structure is so important.
Yeah, tell me a little bit more about that. I mean, how important is that emotional support for somebody who, gets this diagnosis and then goes through this battle?
Well, I think it's critical. There are so many people that either don't have the support for various due to social determinants and barriers, and organizations like the Promise Fund really are able to help people without, the access to care that they need, helping them with financial assistance, transportation, language. All of those kinds of things are so critical, and family can play a big role in that. But there's many people out there that don't have that support structure, and so I think that's what's been so great about what we've been able to do at the Promise Fund here in Florida, is really help with that access to care.
All right, Eric, thank you so much for being here with us this morning. We really appreciate your advice and insight.
Thank you for having me.